Hey everyone, I am doing my presentation on Piaget's stages of cognitive development. First, who is Piaget? Jean Piaget was a Swiss psychologist who studied children in the late 1800s and the early 1900s. According to Britannica, Piaget was the first psychologist to study the development of children. What are Piaget's stages of cognitive development? According to Dr. Saul McLeod, Piaget's stages of cognitive development was created by Jean Piaget to describe how a child's way of thinking and behaving changes as they grow up. This theory about cognitive development is often discussed throughout human development and family science courses. So, if that's what you are going to school for, you are already very well aware of what this is. Piaget theorizes that there are 4 stages of cognitive development spanning from birth to adulthood. These 4 stages are the sensory motor stage, the pre-operational stage, concrete operational stage, and formal operational stage. All right, I am not going to read all of this because I keep running out of time and having to re-record. So stage 1 is sensory motor, and that's infancy to birth to 18 to 24 months. And this spans from, there's 6 parts of this, and it comes from their normal reflexes, like you brush their cheek and they turn towards you to eat. It changes from there to kicking their feet and waving their hands, and to grasping at a favorite toy or shaking a rattle. And then they'll start taking action to get to that favorite toy, to grab that rattle. And they learn that they can not only take something apart, but they can put it back together. And I think most importantly, they understand object permanence. So when mom leaves, they know that she's coming back. All right, stage 2 is pre-operational, ages 2 to 7 years old. During this stage, a child can't use logic or reasoning yet. And they're pretty egocentric, which means they have trouble thinking of others and themselves. They don't see things from other people's perspectives. They don't understand that their actions and their thoughts and what they do every day has an impact on those around them. Stage 3 is concrete operational. This is 7 to 11 years old. During this stage, a child begins to think rationally and operationally, and this operational thinking can only be applied to physical objects. They also begin to sort things into groups by size and color and shape. And they also begin to understand that just because something's appearance changes doesn't mean the volume of that thing changes. So if you have a tall thing of water and a fat thing and a fat container, and you pour the tall container of water into the fat container, they understand that while it looks different, it's still the same water, the same amount of water. Stage 4, formal operational. This is 12 years to adulthood. According to Usha Goswami, during this final stage, a child begins to think in logical, abstract, and hypothetical ways. They start to think creatively. They begin to solve problems in their head instead of having to write it down on paper. In conclusion, Piaget's theory of cognitive development has been studied and utilized for over 100 years. There are some that believe that it's just too simple to categorize a child's development into stages, but it's still a really valued resource in understanding how a child's cognition changes over time. It's especially important in fields of education, social work, psychology, and for those of you who are watching this and have no plans to go into any of those careers, I think it can still be utilized as a parent, babysitting your nieces and nephews, just interacting with kids in general. I know that just understanding these stages, I think, has made me a more empathetic mother, because I am aware of what my kids are capable of during each stage of their life. Anyway, hopefully this wasn't too long, and I hope everyone is having a wonderful end of the term and good luck on finals.